All right, viewers. Congress stunned in disbelief and TMC is on a roll. Earlier today, 12 Congress MLAs, including former Chief Minister Mukul Sangma, jumped ship and joined the TMC. It's very rare you see a political event like that. A party which had no presence in a state overnight becomes the principal opposition. TMC, who didn't open its account in Meghalaya, now has 12 MLAs, is the biggest opposition in the state. The fault lines between TMC and Congress are growing by the day. From not meeting Sonia during her visit to the capital to openly now launching a frontal attack on the grand old party in its mouthpiece Jago Bangla. TMC is now clear that people dream of New India around TMC, not Congress. Here's a detailed report.
After the stunning defeat of the BJP in Bengal, Didi's Khela Hobe war cry is spreading to other parts. The Trinamool Congress is expanding its base and its ranks are swelling. Leaders in several states, many who hold key positions in other parties, are joining Team Mamata. On Thursday, 12 Congress MLAs from Meghalaya, including former Chief Minister Mukul Sangma, jumped ship and joined the Trinamool. Overnight, the TMC, which didn't win a single seat in Meghalaya polls, has become the main opposition party in the state with 12 MLAs.
Are you seeing an effective role being played by the opposition to be able to really make the BJP run for the money? Are we really doing justice to the space that we occupy as opposition?
The raid on Congress turf by the Trinamool isn't the first. Just days ago, Mamata in Delhi welcomed former Congress MP Ashok Tanwar, a protege of Rahul Gandhi from Haryana, into the Trinamool fold. The same day, Congress leader and three-time MP from Bihar Darbhanga, Kirti Azad, too joined Didi. If all this wasn't enough, Mamata didn't even call on Sonia Gandhi, a courtesy the Chief Minister extends whenever she comes to Delhi. Mamata even responded irritatedly when asked if she was meeting the Congress president. That its leaders are deserting, and that too to join the Trinamool, is something the Congress is finding difficult to stomach.
मोदी जी के पास आत्मसमर्पण कर चुके हैं ममता बनर्जी, इसीलिए ऐसा हो रहा है। मोदी जी को खुशी करने के लिए बेचैन है, इसलिए कर रही है। और 6 सितंबर जिस दिन उनकी भतीजे को बुलाया गया था ईडी दफ्तर में, तुरंत बाद वो शुरू कर दिया, डर के मारे दहशत से वो मोदी जी की दलाली शुरू कर दिया।
Many believe that it is Prashant Kishore who's engineering the defections.
पीके और फिलेडो ने एक किया। पीके बिजनेसमैन है, व्यवसायदार है, उनका कोई पार्टी उटी नहीं है। जहाँ नोट है, जहाँ धंधा है, वही करते हो। पीके भी मोदी जी की स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट थे, ममता जी की भी स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट पीके है, आदमी एक ही है। यह संयोग जरूर कुछ है।
The new inductees are adding muscle to Mamata's national ambitions. After Goa and the Northeast, Didi has already sounded interest in establishing the Trinamool in Haryana and Delhi. And by poaching Congress leaders, Mamata could very well be seeing a national leadership role for herself. With Hemant Nath in Shillong and Shreya in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, viewers, the TMC clearly looking to project itself as an effective opposition alternate to the Congress. Which prompts us to ask the big questions this evening at 9 p.m. Is the TMC expanding at the cost of the Congress? Is there an attempt by Mamata Banerjee to undermine Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi? Mind you, on many occasions, she's taken direct pot shots at Rahul Gandhi. Very recently, there was an entire Twitter war where the TMC went to slam Rahul Gandhi on his defeat in Amethi, ridicule him. Is Mamata staking her claim to be the face of a united opposition? Is Mamata accelerating Congress's existential crisis? Some of the questions we are going to touch upon later on in the course of the next 45 minutes. Let me quickly cut across to our political guests. I have Jayanta Ghoshal, senior journalist, I have Saurabh Sikdar, spokesperson Bharatiya Janata Party. Dr. Shantanu Sen, MP Rajya Sabha TMC, will be joining us in just a short while. Charan Singh Sapra from the Congress is with us. You know, before we cut across to our political guests, with their permission, I want to cut across to Jayanto Ghoshal, my colleague, who's going to set the premise for this debate. Jayanto Ghoshal, what really happened? You know, we saw a fair bit of bonhomie within the TMC and the Congress. The Congress didn't field a candidate in Bhabanipur as well. Something has changed. You know, the fact that Mamata Banerjee did not meet Sonia Gandhi wasn't just, oh, she didn't meet Sonia Gandhi. 3 hours after her getting irritated of that question, news breaks that 12 MLAs have overnight defected to the TMC in Meghalaya from the Congress.
Priti, you are a very seasoned journalist. I was with Mamata Banerjee for yesterday, and day before yesterday also I talked to her. Being a journalist, I tried to understand that why she is so, antagonistic to the Congress party's leadership, and she told me that it is nothing against Congress, but TMC, now they are getting phone calls from different state, from the Congress party. And when I was sitting there, I cannot disclose the names, but I am telling you, several Congress leaders were calling Mamata Banerjee to meet Mamata Banerjee. They want to come. There are a lot of dissident leaders from different states. Actually, it is the Congress should blame Congress party itself. You have to keep your own party together, and you are blaming Mamata Banerjee that she is trying to split the Congress party, but actually the discontent against the High Command. We know the several Congress leaders wrote letter to Sonia Gandhi also. I mean, the Rahul Gandhi issue was there. Whether he is party president or not, that is also, it is in a grey area. So the problem of leadership, and they are saying all these things to Mamata Banerjee. Now rather Mamata Banerjee is now issue to issue, state to state. She is not opening the door for everyone. Now she is choosing, because she was actually the approach is that Trinamool Congress, they want to expand the party to different states, but they are not that ambitious. They don't have any organization in several states. But if someone like Kamlapati Tripathi's grandson or someone in Ashok Tanwar is a very important leader in Haryana, we all know. And I am telling you, several other leaders are ready to join in including Haryana. So actually you have less leaders from BJP is coming. Kirti Azad, one person, he is a very well-known dissident leader, and I am telling you that BJP is more capable to keep their own leaders. But Congress leadership, they are actually, it is their crisis. They have failed. So that's why it is the former Chief Minister of Goa, Mamata never called him. And we are saying that everything is PK is doing.
So he called.
I think it is PK is advisor, no doubt of it.
You know, we'll talk about PK.
But he's a catalyst.
Jayantada, we'll talk about PK, and if you talk about, Mr. Tanwar from Haryana or Kirti Azad, whether they are influential leaders, that is debatable. But the fact is, if overnight you can become principal opposition in a state like Meghalaya, where you had absolutely no presence, should have alarm bells ringing, where the Congress is concerned. I'm going to, after the show, Jayantada, I'm going to call you and ask you which important leader you are talking about, who called you in front of Mamata Banerjee asking her to take him or her into the party. I'm going to call you on that. But Charan Singh Sapra, the Congress has itself to blame. You're the principal opposition in a state. If I ask you about Mr. Tanwar, if I ask you about Kirti Azad, if I even ask you about Sushmita Dev, you will say these are one or two opportunistic leaders in the party which defected. I'm asking you about being the principal opposition in a state overnight. 70% of your party was wiped out last night in the state of Meghalaya and defected to the TMC. It's a shame.
See, Preeti, let me tell you that these are the leaders, who don't have a love for the ideology, but they have love and lust for power. Now, even Mr. Sangma, after being Chief Minister for 7 years, and thereafter he was the CLP leader now, if the Congress party has given a different PCC president over there, and he has gone the other way now. Mr. Sangma has his own family members, 5 MLAs and another one relative. So out of 12 people who have joined TMC, 6 are his family members. So it was quite easy for Mr. Sangma to do all that what he has done. As far as the other leaders are concerned, I feel if Sushmita Sen, Sushmita Deb or
Mr. Sapra, will you allow me to interrupt you?
They
You
have
talk
gone
about
because
6
they were
of, you know,
promised the Rajya Sabha
with your
seat,
permission.
and maybe Kirti Azad must have also
Sir, with your
been lured
permission,
by
I want to
Mamata
come in with a rebuttal, and I'm sorry I'm interrupting you. I don't
Sorry?
like doing it. But you talk about that, you know, Mr. Sangma took 6 members of his family. It's a documentary on the Congress that you allowed him to keep 6 members of the family within the Congress fold who are MLAs. They fought elections on your ticket. What were you doing till then? And importantly, sir, their main grouse is the fact that your state unit president, Mr. Pala, is, you know, there was acrimony right from the word go. All of this should have been corrected. Till the time you sat in overnight where you couldn't reach your MLAs and you woke up to the news that you're finished in the state of Meghalaya.
See, couple of days earlier, he has met, Shri Rahul Gandhi has met, Shri Venugopal, he has met the other important leaders, and I feel the things which are now coming out, there are reasons to believe also that there was also some lust for money involved in this, lust for power, lust for money involved in this, and maybe in the days to come more things will come out and we'll be able to talk in a better way what has happened in Meghalaya. But as far as TMC spreading its wings is concerned, I feel taking Ashok Tawar in Haryana, I don't know what is going to materialize, and if TMC is going to strengthen itself by taking Luzino Falerio in Goa, I feel they are not strengthening themselves. They are trying to weaken Congress so that BJP gets benefited. In fact, I feel Mamata Banerjee is trying to give a cover fire to BJP in Goa, Assam, Haryana, or whichever states she is trying to break
sir,
Congress leaders.
You know, I'm waiting for the TMC guest to join us, and you know, I appreciate the patience of Mr. Sikdar from the BJP. I want to ask you one quick question. You said that they're looking at weakening the BJP. It's not about expanding. Can you cede space? Can any party cede space in terms of
weakening the Congress?
The Congress, yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. So can the Congress has ceded space? That's why it is being weakened. It's doesn't the issue lie with your party?
No, well, Preeti, the thing is clear that Congress is a sinking ship.
With one, can I?
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Sapra. Go ahead.
Okay. See, what I wanted to say that by taking one Sushmita Deb or taking one Luzino Falerio, I don't think so that Congress is being weakened in Goa or is being weakened in Assam. That is for Mamata to believe. She had promised a Rajya Sabha seat to them. They have taken a Rajya Sabha seat. These are the opportunist leaders, and the opportunism is being openly seen now. So what I feel, Congress party is a 136-year-old party. We have a network, socio-political network across the urban and the poor regions of the country. We have the whole network. We have leader of oppositions. We are number 2 in 11 states. We are having 3 full governments like Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Punjab. And we are also part of the government in Jharkhand, Maharashtra. So anyway, TMC cannot be compared with Congress, or it cannot be said they are trying to weaken the Congress by taking Ashok Tawar, Sushmita Deb.
Why are you stuck on it? You've lost a state overnight. You were the principal opposition in a state. Where do you stand in the state of Meghalaya? Zero. Nothing. But I'll come back to you. I don't want to be, I'm sorry,
yes,
but you're in the spotlight.
I'm saying that is a thing to worry about. Meghalaya is a thing to worry about. We'll introspect that.
All right. Well, there's a lot to introspect, including Goa or Haryana or any other state, which one might say. But before we get the TMC guest, I want to cut across. I know Mr.
No, nothing to introspect in Goa, Haryana.
Well, sir, I think there's always room for introspection. Maybe a little bit of arrogance has costed the Congress quite a bit, but that's your take. I'm not in the party you are. Dr. I want to come across to Mr. Sikdar from the BJP. You've been wanting to make a point. But Mr. Sikdar, it's not just the Congress, is it? Because the TMC is also poaching a lot of BJP leaders, prominent ones defecting from the BJP to the TMC. And I'll just, if you call them small, Babul Supriyo, he's been a minister in your cabinet, now with the TMC. Somen Roy, now with the TMC. Tanmoy Ghosh, now with the TMC. Mukul Roy, now with the TMC. Ganga Prasad Sharma, now with the TMC.
Well, firstly, I would like to say that now Trinamool Congress has a transformation from a political tourism to rat trading. And Congress is a sinking ship nowadays. So rats always run away when a ship is going to be sink. So Trinamool Congress is just doing that rat trading. But
sir, there are people defecting from your ship as well. Are you also calling? Sir, there are people defecting from your ship as well.
No, definitely. See, the mostly who gone back to BJP in TMC from BJP, they came from Trinamool only. Mukul Rai, Somen Rai, everybody came from Trinamool, and they gone back to their own party. Joyantoda is here. Joyantoda is a very senior journalist. Joyantoda knows that very well. The nature of Northeast politics and this transformation is not a need. But yes, Mr. Satra just told some time back the six members from a particular family. That is Congress characteristic of Congress party.
Sir, I apologize. Your audio, we need to correct your audio. There's something wrong with your audio. We can't hear you very well. Just a little patience. We're going to correct your audio. I'm going to cut across to Dr. Shantanu Sen, MP Rajya Sabha TMC. Mr. Sen, appreciate you joining us. Mr. Sen, the word is very clear that the attempt is to make Congress look ineffectual and occupy the space which the Congress is clearly ceding to you.
Hello.
Dr. Sen, can you hear me?
Hello.
Dr. Sen, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. If you heard my question, go ahead.
Can you come again with your question?
Sir, the fact that the TMC right now looking to take the space of the Congress as a more effective opposition.
See, the first priority is to oust BJP from our country. And for the same, TMC just cannot sitting idle. If you talk about Congress, and if you go to the track records, you will see in last 7 years, whenever there was any head-on battle between Congress and BJP, everywhere Congress lost the match. On the contrary, whenever there was a head-on battle between Congress, Trinamool and BJP, Trinamool won the match, number one. Number two, even if Congress got some opportunity to form the government with the public mandate, they were unable to retain their power. As for example, in case of Madhya Pradesh and many other states you can see. And if Congress would not have come down to 44 from that Himalayan figure 450, BJP would not have come into power in 2014. Hello?
Yes, sir, go ahead. I can hear you.
If Congress would not have come to 44 from that Himalayan number 450, then this BJP, Narendra Modi and Amit Shah could not have come into power in 2014. And since then, every step Congress is broken like anything.
Okay.
And on the contrary, after the election result was out on 2nd of May in West Bengal, every corner of the country who really want BJP to be out of the country by mandate, by public vote, they are wanting Mamata Banerjee, they are wanting Trinamool Congress. And they are eagerly joining,
Dr. Sen,
eager to join our party.
Dr. Sen, the fact is you say, Dr. Sen, you say the Congress has come to that abysmal figure of 44, you're correct, but even with that 44, it still enjoys about 18 to 20% of the popular vote in this country. The TMC right now stands at 3 to 4% of that. Would you not reckon that you're biting off a lot more than you can chew? And what happens to a cohesive opposition if you've alienated the Congress? You can't do it alone with 4% popular vote share. No, the Congress is still, whether you like it or not, the principal opposition in this country with its vote share.
Every time you just cannot go by the vote percentage, right? You have to prove yourself that you are really having some good intention to oust BJP. If I can take my example, I was suspended for the entire session just because I took the papers from the hand of the minister. On the contrary, in the Lok Sabha, the Congress MPs, they have thrown the paper towards the chair and they were just given a verbal warning. So you have to prove yourself that you don't have any backdoor understanding with BJP.
So one can only go with empirical figures. Cold figures suggest even with 44 seats, the Congress enjoys 18 to 20% of the vote share in this country. You are at about 4%. These are just figures. And when you look at it, Mr. Sapra, I know you want to come in. Do make your point. Go ahead, sir. Make your point. Come in with a rebuttal.
See, unfortunately, the TMC spokesperson, you know what he feels? That West Bengal is entire India. He forgets that Congress is there as leader of opposition in 11 states. Where is TMC in Karnataka,
Sir, you lost
Kerala,
one.
Goa, Gujarat?
I'm sorry, I need to correct you. No longer 11 states.
Assam.
10 states.
Yeah.
10 states, sir. You lost
Okay,
Meghalaya
10.
overnight. Yes.
Maybe one less, but 10. You cannot
Sir, this
say
is how
9
the
or...
cookie crumbles, no?
Yes, so 10 states. Where is TMC? TMC is there only in one state. TMC is there only in one state. So I don't think so that TMC spokesperson should boast of so much. He feels that entire West Bengal is the whole country. It's not that way. We are also ruling, I said, full governments in 3 states and part of the government in 2 states. Where is TMC in Maharashtra? Where is TMC here in Punjab? Let me remind him that there was a TMC president in Punjab, Mr. Jagmeet Singh Brar. Where is he nowadays? Ask Mamata Banerjee to look after him. So same thing is going to happen in Haryana and other states where she is trying to pull single leaders and trying to give a picture that TMC is going to create a larger picture in the country and she is going to be a formidable leader of the collective opposition party. It's not going to happen. Congress, all said and done, Congress is the largest opposition party. It is going to increase its seats. We are going to increase our states where elections are coming, and also in the by-elections. We have won all the seats in Himachal Pradesh. There was TMC over there. We have won the seat in Maharashtra, Karnataka.
All right, yes.
TMC
in by-elections, you've done better than even the BJP. I want to go to Mr. Sigdar.
Much. You are there only in West Bengal.
Mr. Sapra, with your permission, let me go to Mr. Sigdar. We had an audio problem with Dr. Sen. I know you want to come in, but just a minute of patience. I want to cut across to the BJP spokesperson. We haven't gone to him. Mr. Sigdar, you wanted to make a point, but yes, I did read that roll call of esteemed BJP leaders that have jumped ship to the TMC. I hope you don't want me to do it again. So it's really not the Congress. You are also seeing defection.
No, well, I just mentioned earlier also that most of them, they came from TMC and gone back to TMC. Now the thing is, what I stated when I just started this debate, that political tourism, now they are making in a rat trading or horse trading, whatever you want to say. See, today election happened in Tripura. Trinamool is not going to win a single seat there in the corporation. I can challenge here. So the thing is that you can dream about anything, but it has to have a reality check. Because Mamata Banerjee previously also she used to have MLA in Manipur. She used to have MLA in Uttar Pradesh. I mean, purchased MLA. So what they are now today?
Okay.
So the fact is TMC is not capable to manage her own state. Everything is failure there, and she is dreaming about the
to become a national stage. All right, Mr. Sigdar, can I go back to Dr. Sen? He wanted to make a point. Dr. Sen, a little too ambitious there, biting off a lot more than you can chew. What happens also, sir, at this point of time to that bonhomie of the opposition? The Congress, even if it was a token fight, did not field a candidate at Bhabanipur. They gave you that decency.
See, first of all, neither Trinamool Congress as a party nor Mamata Banerjee herself, we have never said that Trinamool can fight BJP and house BJP single-handedly. We have got enough respect to all anti-BJP parties. But we cannot wait for any other party to take the lead role. Trinamool Congress is on the forefront. Trinamool Congress has proved its credential in fighting BJP in all ways. That's why Trinamool Congress cannot sit idle. If any other state wants Trinamool to take the lead role to house BJP, Trinamool Congress will go and expand its organization. What's harm in it?
Fair point.
Let all the other opposition parties
Dr.
do the
Sen,
same.
fair point. Charan Singh Sapra and Jayanto Ghosh, I'll come to you. Just give me a minute. Let's cut across to Charan Singh Sapra there. Charan Singh Sapra, even what Mamata Banerjee said today in her, in her article, you've got plenty of chances. Your leaders are desperate. They are frustrated. They don't have any leadership. There's a leadership crisis is what most of them are saying. You have been the primary opposition leader in terms of you've galvanized the opposition, in terms of you've been the face of it. You failed election after election. The space is empty. The TMC is going to take it. It is because it is for the taking.
See, I don't think so, Preeti, because Congress party and Shri Rahul Gandhi and all the central leadership and even the leaders in the state, they have taken each and every relevant issue of the country, whether that was the Pegasus issue which was taken by the Congress party or the Chinese intrusion, the COVID mismanagement, rupees 4 lakh compensation for COVID victims, or the price rise, inflation, rise in unemployment, or the 3 farm bills, or the land acquisition bill, or maybe the Hathras case, the Lakhimpur Kiri case, and also the Unnao case. Several issues, all the major issues in all the states, Congress party has been taking. Shri Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi ji, they have been spearheading and they have taken BJP head on. You have to take BJP head on in entire country, not only in West Bengal. TMC has taken BJP head on only in one state, whereas Congress has taken BJP head on in rest of the country, in rest of the states, and we will continue
Mr. Sapra,
with that.
That's why I want to address what
Rahul
seems like a
Gandhi
leadership crisis.
He has won that fight, whether those were the farm bills or
Sir,
whether they were the land acquisition bills.
Gandhi. You're talking about Rahul Gandhi, and I understand that there's allegiance to your leader, but in what capacity has he taken these issues as MP Wayanad? He refuses to take over the mantle as the president. There is a leadership abyss. Why should party leaders who are looking for a change, who are looking for direction and leadership, follow a leader who's MP Wayanad, who doesn't want to take the onus of being the president?
See, Preeti, that is the internal matter of Congress party. When the Congress leaders across the country, they want Shri Rahul Gandhi to become the president. You know, number of times senior leaders as well as the junior leaders in the states also, they have appealed to him. And moreover, our session, AICC session is going to be convened, and probably he will take over the mantle of presidentship. But that doesn't mean that Congress party is waiting till he takes over the presidentship. He is taking the BJP head on. Every day he is vocal and he is trying to fight out against all the ills and all the deficiencies of Bharatiya Janata Party and Narendra Modi.
All right, okay, Jayanto Ghosh, I'll come back to you. On a larger picture, who's seen Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal, whether you like it or not, TMC is a regional satrap. How do you look at it? Has she bitten off a lot more than she can chew on? And after the spectacular win, do you reckon that maybe the likes of Prashant Kishore are leading her up the gum tree?
I am telling you, Preeti, what I think, that I fully agree with Sapra Sahab. There are several states where, like Rajasthan, Gujarat, I don't want to mention all the names now. It's a major, the main polarization, political polarization is BJP and Congress. So don't think that Mamata Banerjee doesn't know the limitation of TMC, because if she gets 42 seats in the West Bengal, she cannot form the government. Alternative, she cannot form. So she also knows that in the opposition solidarity, Congress should be there. But the problem is, it's a crisis of the leadership of Congress, and nature abhors vacuum. So if you are not there, there is no, you cannot say that one regional party, if they try to expand in several states and very cautiously, and like Uttar Pradesh election is coming, my information goes that TMC is not fighting a single seat there, because TMC doesn't have the organizational capability there, and they know. So they are choosing Tripura, some states of Northeast. And if the Congress leaders, even Mamata Banerjee told Congress High Command that these people who are coming, if they go to BJP, if I don't accept them, because they are not ready to, they are ready to quit Congress. So if they go to Mamata Banerjee's party, you think in that way that they will remain in the UPA bag. But as Sharad Pawar said, the arrogance and the jamindari attitude of Congress, now it's once upon a time, as Rajni Kothari said, that it's a Congress system, but everybody you have to accept it is a BJP system now. And this brute majority of BJP, once upon a time we used to say the brute majority of Congress. So in the context of the brute majority of BJP, if the regional parties, they have also developed, and if Congress thinks that they will lead the country, but it will be like the Asrani of Sole. Baki sab piche aao. There is nobody was there. So there is a problem of the Congress leadership, and Sushmita Dev, the Kachar is a very strong place of BJP. She could have gone to BJP.
Shantanu, fabulous analogy, being a Bengali, fabulous Bollywood analogy there. TMC. But you know, I need to start wrapping up. I want to cut. Yeah, I know, Mrs. Sapra, you want to make a point, but can I go to Dr. Sen and I'll come back to you. I'm wrapping up. I'm going to take a comment from all of you. Dr. Sen, I know you've been wanting to come in as well, but my question is, by offering plum posts like Rajya Sabha, to the ones who defect, and we've seen that happen in multiple roles. What is the message that is going out to your own cadre? You know, those who've actually worked, through the grassroots. You're handing out Rajya Sabha seats like it's candy.
No, certainly not. When a party is expanding in different states, and important leaders, legendary leaders, they are joining our party, they also need to be given respect. They also need to be given proper political recognition. And Trinamool Congress is absolutely a dedicated party, and in our party, whatever Mamata Banerjee says, we all abide by her instruction, direction or suggestion, whatever you say. Trinamool workers never mind. Rather, Trinamool workers are happy seeing that their party is getting expanded in rest of the country. The party which was born in 1998, now it has got an Himalayan structure, and it has become gradually the main opposition. So far the numbers are concerned, my last word, so far the numbers are concerned, Trinamool Congress is the third largest party in the parliament. But in true sense, Trinamool Congress has already proved itself to be the main opposition in the parliament, which is going to be the main key factor of the government in 2024 election. All
right, sir. Mr. Sikdar, I know you want to come in. Do make your point, sir. Go ahead.
Just a quick one.
Sir, go ahead.
All are Sushmita Dev, Kirti Azad, Ashok Tawar, all are rejected by the people. They all lost the election. So, with the rejected horse, TMC is planning to win the match, and people will reply this. And definitely, the candy of Rajya Sabha, they are selling throughout the country, but that has a limited stock.
Okay.
So it has to watch what next.
All right, what next? Charan Singh Sapra, the fact is an important point.
But when he was
an important point, Charan Singh Sapra.
Ashok was never rejected by your leadership.
Jayantudha, what did you say? Go ahead again.
You never said they were rejected when they were in the party.
They all lost the election, Jayantudha.
No, but it is
Ashok Tawar, Sushmita Dev, all.
No, he said they were rejected by the people.
All right, okay, that's lost in translation. Okay, rejected by the people.
Sushmita Dev was the woman wing president.
No, but she did lose her seat in Assam.
Was the woman president of your organization.
But Jayantudha, she did lose her seat in Assam.
She lost the election.
Silchar, she did lose it. Okay, anyway, but Charan Singh Sapra, I'll come back to you, very quickly. Jayantudha also made a point, and so did Dr. Sen. There are leaders in your party who have the ideology of a Congress. They don't want to defect to the BJP, but they want to quit the Congress. The only option, the TMC.
See, number one, I would like to say that what Mr. Jayanta said, he compared like Asrani of Sholay. Let me remind him that Congress is not Asrani of Sholay, but we are like Jay and Viru who are trying to fight out Gabbar Singh. So you need to correct yourself. We are fighting out Gabbar Singh. As far as your Preeti question is concerned, that the leaders who are going out, they they don't want to go with BJP. I feel still they are the opportunist leaders who are seeing now that Congress cannot give them Rajya Sabha seats. Now Luzino Valerio and Sushmita Dev cannot be given Rajya Sabha seat from Congress. So Mamata Banerjee has lured them and she has given them. It has been proved that they went to become Rajya Sabha member. Even Kirti Azad, after few months or few days, you will see Kirti Azad also becoming Rajya Sabha member. So all these people who have left Congress and joined TMC,
ultimately a lot of people who had faith in the Congress today
they have been promised some posts.
Sir, today
that's why they are going. They are after power and they are not after the ideology of Congress party.
Sapra sir, many will say who have supported your party in the past, wake up and smell the coffee, because you have let a fair amount of people down, especially your MLAs. 12 of them have defected. You've lost a state overnight. I need to conclude. I appreciate all four gentlemen, in fact, for joining us. Thank you. And only time will tell who will be the Asrani, who will be the Jai Viru or the Gabbar as time goes by. The first test of that is Uttar Pradesh elections, and there is no TMC in the fray there. A quick break.